So, we're here to talk about Scary Movie 6. I'm just in the door from watching it. I hadn't really planned on going seeing it, but I thought I had a little bit of time to spare today, so I go see it. I'm not a huge fan of the scary movies. I have watched, I think, the first 3, and I watched them when they came out. So they're not comedies I hold in high regard. They wouldn't, as in parody movies, they wouldn't be anywhere on a list for me. I thought they were funny at the time, and they are definitely of their time. I wouldn't go back and watch them, and I've never watched them since the time I did see them. If I was to sit and watch a parody movie, I'd go back and watch Airplane, Blazing Saddles. That's probably telling you I'm pretty old, but yeah, Blazing Saddles, or Naked Guns, Hot Shots. I have to go back and see that someday. Hot Shots, I remember being really good. So those kind of things. For these spoof movies, they're the top of the food chain. They're the ones. They're the quality ones. I know there has been ones like another teen movie, and I think it was called Meet the Spartans and all. I couldn't. The trailers put me off wanting to see them things, and I was done with that kind of comedy. And of course, that comedy has fallen by the wayside over the years. Comedy in general in the cinema has fallen by the wayside, which is sad to see, because we should have more comedy. We need more comedy. It's I don't know why. They kind of blame the whole woke culture thing, which is true. Hollywood were afraid to make anything that would offend, so we were left with comedies for streaming and that kind of thing, and they weren't given the cinematic treatment, which is a shame. We need comedies. We need more comedies to come back. We need the Hangovers and all that kind of stuff to come back. And we did have Naked Gun, speaking of parody movies, Naked Gun last year, which was fantastic to see. Is it the same as they were before? Not quite, but that movie had laughs. That movie was fun the whole way through. It maybe kind of petered out near the end, I will say that for it, but other than that, it was well worth going to see. Scary Movie 6, is it worth seeing? Is it worth going to see in the cinema? I'm going to say no. Now, if you're a scary movie fan, yeah, and maybe you'll get something out of it I didn't. I did get a couple of laughs here or there. There was a couple of things I kind of chuckled to, but overall I thought the comedy was bad. I thought that I think there's like a bit of a maths equation with parody movies in particular. It's quantity plus quality equals good movie. This really only had quantity. Quality was very low, very, very low. I would never watch it again. I would never, if they brought out a 7th movie, I wouldn't even go. I think if you're somebody that has to spend €20 or more to go to the cinema, which that's it's not just the €20, right? You have to make your way to the cinema. Unless you live beside it, you got to travel. And that's your time. So your time and your money should equal entertainment. Don't think this gives it to you. And I don't mean every time you should go to the cinema. You need to be just constantly entertained, but try to avoid the bad ones, and always go check a couple of reviews beforehand, non-spoiler reviews, and see where you land on what you want to see. As for comedy this weekend, I'm biased on this one, but you're going to get more comedy out of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and you'll for sure, whatever about the comedy, you'll get a hell of a lot more entertainment and a better cinema experience than Scary Movie. That said, I understand comedy is very subjective, and what's funny to one person is not funny to the other. I still think, and there wasn't many people in the cinema because I went early today, but there wasn't really too many people laughing. A couple of us laughed at one or two things, but it wasn't a laugh fest. I know on Rotten Tomatoes it's like 30%, so that's 3 out of 10 people liked it. I think that's you can keep your money in your pocket. Or hey, go to the cinema, go see something better. Again, best movie of all time ever made, greatest story, comedy, plot, everything ever made, and that's Masters of the Universe. That's the film I love the most in the world today. But there is obviously Backrooms, Obsession, and I think Power Ballad is in there. I think that's the name of it. Haven't seen much about it. Paul Rudd though, in Ireland, shopping and lifestyle sports, I heard. Why not? I might go see that. It looks good. But don't ever watch Scary Movie if you want to be entertained. Go backwards. Go to watch Blazing Saddles. Have you ever seen Blazing Saddles? A little bit of its time, but that's okay. The comedy is comedy. And comedy, real good comedy, lasts for decades and decades. So go watch Airplane. Go watch Naked Gun. And laugh. You won't do that in the cinema with Scary Movie. Alright, that's it. Go support your local cinema. Go get your popcorn and drinks and chocolate and everything else. And I'll see you all next time.